Good morning, welcome to Morning Outlook. This is Kim speaking on Thursday, the 11th of April. Yesterday we saw US inflation coming out and it was beyond expectation, higher than expectation. Today we have the ECB meeting to contend with. Now there's no expectation of any cuts. What traders will be looking for is any signs of a softening in terms of the statements, etc. So there is this still. We were left with the feeling that rates might be cut in June in the European region. We'll see if that sticks. Obviously, I'll show you the US data in a moment. We do have some US data, further data at 1:30. So don't. We'll see at 1:15. We'll see the ECB data that could have quite a move depending on what's said and done. I don't expect much to be changed too much there, in particularly following this US data, but we'll see. The US data, then we've got more inflation. This is the producers price index inflation, so it can have a bit of an impact on the market. It's pre-inflation inflation effectively. It's what the producers are in and out, what they're seeing, and what if they're passing it on as well. So that's to come. So we've got that later. Initial jobless, that won't move too much. They're the key numbers coming out. I'll show you briefly the Fed data. I've got this. If this is up to date still, I'm looking at July there. So June, there was a wide expectation that rates would be cut. It is now a solid expectation, 83% now, that it will be left alone. You can look at the historical data. Even a day ago, it was only 40% thought it might be still hanging on there, where it was a little bit more now one time or another, but 83%. Now this is as of 11. So 83% now. Quite a swing around actually. There you go. A month ago, only 28%. It was widely expected June would be the first cut. We got Goldman Sachs, or as you may know, Goldman Sachs. Suggesting now it's going to be July, but it's still a 57% chance here that they'll be left alone at the moment. We'll see, but this is based on trading and where the money's actually going. So it looks like the dollar the interest rates cuts may be quite a bit slower unless something changes significantly. So where are we technically then? Technically, looking at the euro dollar to start with, it's the two major currencies in terms of volumes. We saw quite a sell-off there on the euro yesterday. We're seeing a continuation. It's put a pivot swinging on the dailies there, so quite a bearish signal. Break of the lows there would suggest further downside, not guarantee, but suggest. And well, it's looking softish. It really depends on the statements that come out there from the ECB. If they are going to be looking to still cut rates around June time, well, that should see or potentially signify a little bit more softening of the euro there. Of course, they'll start pointing the finger at the strength of the euro and suggest that there's inflationary effects or whatever they might do. But anyway. Right, so it's falling at the moment. Technically, it's falling, as I said, and you've got to be a bit careful. It's pre 8 o'clock, but post 8 o'clock, if this is continuing, we might just see it pushing on down there. Whether it will get down to its S1 is something else, and we've just got to watch the timings. The pound, the pound bouncing back a little bit more this morning, but also took out the previous lows there. Quite a bearish signal structurally. Again, it's below its yearly pivot. It really does look quite soft here, and well, you see in the 4-hourly in the short time frame, it is rolling back over here at the moment. So there's no no reason why this might not follow suit and continue to that downside. So we'll see post 8 o'clock. I'll just hang on there. Dollar yen, well, the yen's broken through its major level. I did go looking for the next support level a short while ago, and there you go. That's the next, I say support, I meant resistance. Next resistance level, that was the next high that we'd seen way back. The comments seem quite well, weak coming from the Bank of Japan in terms of whether they're going to do anything. I don't trust it either way, and then we might see some rhetoric at some point and a correction. But for now, the yen is continuing to weaken against the US dollar, and it's pushing it, shoving up pretty well. Whether I'd want to be in this one, I'm very much doubting it. One thing is the carry could carry on. The carry trades could carry on if there's no belief in the interest rates changing at all. But you do have risk of price changes when you're doing the carry trade. Anyway, Australian dollar looking just like the others, relatively soft. Hasn't broken its prior low. Sorry, I come back to the dailies there. Unlike the pound, which has broken through the previous lows here, it's a bit more solid. It's held up that bit better, but is coming off here at the moment. Just the same as the other markets, really. And again, I'd be sitting there waiting to see what occurs afterwards. Bank of Japan, Bank of Canada, even, I'll get the right ones. Bank of Canada then left rates untouched yesterday. We have seen, well, we saw a continuation of the weakening of the Canadian dollar following that, but it's not massive miles away. It's looking soft still, though. We could see a continuation to the upside here, and it's looking like it will go this morning. It was looking one of the weaker markets overall anyway, so it's just proving that some of the pairs may be in a better shape on that now. New Zealand dollar, again, another one following the Aussie in a sense, weakening. Bit stronger bounce again overnight here, but again, it's looking quite soft where it is at the moment. Now these could all, I mean, they're looking like bear flags and all looking soft at the moment. Post 8 o'clock things could change around a bit quite quickly, so I am quite aware we've had such significant moves already. Maybe everything's priced in, but I would like to see some continuations of trends, because or some movements in trends. Swissy got its the kicker in the end, pushing up there. Broke on through and is pushing up there. Principal was right in the earlier part of the week there of expecting the upside. Well, it's taken the upside off the strength of the US dollar there, and looking again like it's got further upside to go there, and this could be more of a swing and a longer position. Other markets then, so we've got to be careful with the likes of the euro markets today. I mean, and things like the euro CAD, etc. Well, it's not actually the euro didn't do so well across these markets at all yesterday. I was just looking to see if the euro CAD actually did go on a runner, because the CAD's so weak, but it certainly didn't, and it actually held its own pretty decently yesterday. Just looking through here, actually the CAD held up half decently right the way through. News wise, it softened it a little bit. Maybe we'll see some of these markets pop back, strengthen back up there again. The pound CAD might come back into play. Of course, it might equally just run into that daily pivot and stop. Right, okay, that's where we are at the moment. So lots of potential continuation on the majors against, well, with the US dollar. We'll see how that runs this morning. Just be careful with the euro. We've got news out later, and of course we've got further US data out later, so you don't think you'll just skip it, the news altogether. Right, that is that. Let's just have a quick look for those that follow the indices. So firstly, let's have a look at gold. So gold pulling off yesterday's somewhat, softening up, strong dollar. If you was to look at the pound gold in the priced in pounds, etc., you may see a different picture. But for now, the stronger US dollar is seeing this sort of price action that's here. I wouldn't be surprised at some stage if this doesn't turn back again, but we'll see. Wait until the signals are there. A break back above this hourly 50 would certainly be a bullish move there. I know people want to be selling these. See if these, oh, right, Brent crude. Crude is holding up half decently. It did have a sell-off in the afternoon there, but has since come back there. There's quite a lot of risks in the Middle East still. We're hearing of imminent attacks on Iran onto Israel following that the attacks of the week or two ago. From either directly from Iran or from its proxies, and that's certainly unstabilizing things in the Middle East, and this could, as I say, impact oil prices anyway. I'd be wary of selling this short at this stage. S&Ps, so softer day yesterday, no surprise really to see a bit of a correction there, and we might get a follow through on the correction. See what inflation does today. That might even give it more of a bit more of a correction. The higher interest rates not good normally for equities. However, on each occasion, okay, we've had quite a reasonable retrace back up. Non-farms, we saw it pull back up here again. Interest rates, well, it's whether it can hold on this time or whether it will roll over more. It has structurally changed what's going on here for sure, and well, shorts. I can understand why traders will come in with some shorts on this now where it's sitting, but we'll see how things develop. It has put a lower high in it, even on the dailies there now, so hence why I can understand why they might come in with a short on the short side there. Personally, it's still in a bullish trend there, it's holding above that 50. Structurally changed on the intermediate shorter time frames, and maybe a fraction here, but the risk on the to the upside is too high at the moment for me. Nasdaq following suit, etc. The DAX, this is looking slightly softer, clearer lower highs in here, structural changes. Again, we'll see what happens from the ECB later. That can well have an effect on the markets here, but if they follow suit and suggest or become a little bit more hawkish or whatever else, we could see the DAX coming off a bit more as well. But it really is following the US markets quite well there at this stage. FTSE. The FTSE again structurally changed. You can see it clearly on the dailies here, and certainly running right the way through here. Again, we could see it roll over. See what happens. As I say, it's just pinged 8 o'clock here, and the 8 o'clock buy immediately pushing up. The Forex market's all getting an immediate buy, but we'll see how long that lasts for. Got to be a bit patient now. Right, okay, leave you there. I wish you a great day's trading. Trade safely, be patient. Catch you later.